Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Pop Nerd Culture News Deep Analysis. Yes, I know it's a long title. Yes, I know it's dumb. And I still don't care. I read an article from Variety about the possibility of yet another strike in Hollywood, which would shut down production. Again. IATSE and Teamsters warn of another Hollywood strike at massive rally. Put your helmets on. Hollywood union leaders warned of the possibility of another strike this summer if the studios cannot reach a deal before crew contracts expire on July 31st. Speaking to a rally of more than 2,000 crew members on Sunday at Woodley Park in Encino, Sean O'Brien, the president of the International Brotherhood of the Teamsters, said the unions should commit to withhold their labor and not grant an extension if a deal is not agreed by the deadline. "We are not afraid to strike," O'Brien said. "If these greedy corporations, whether it's Amazon, Netflix, Sony, Disney, if they choose not to reward our members, they are putting themselves on strike. We will put them on their back, on their knees, begging for mercy." Whoa, dude. Let's move on. Negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers are set to begin on Monday. The International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, Teamsters, and Hollywood Basic Crafts will jointly bargain health and pension benefits. Over the next few months, IATSE and the Teamsters and Basic Crafts will then bargain their separate agreements, with the hope of having the deals ratified by the deadline. At the rally, Matthew Loeb, the international president of IATSE, struck a somewhat more moderate tone than O'Brien, repeatedly emphasizing, "There's enough to go around." But is there really? I mean, the other two unions already went on strike and shut down production for how long? Putting all projects on a delay that has just started going again. So is there really enough to go around after not putting out movies? He also addressed one of the key issues in the negotiations, artificial intelligence, saying it should not be used to replace workers, but also that it has the potential to lighten the load. "Those advantages need to take the pressure off our jobs, so we can enjoy our families and live these lives, and not have to work 80-hour weeks," Loeb said. "If that efficiency comes, it needs to come to us and our job, and we will use that to do our jobs better, but we want some of the spoils of artificial intelligence." I've got to be honest, out of all the unions involved in Hollywood productions, I would side with this group the most, the ones actually doing the work, not pretending or writing words, especially if you've experienced any of the current dialogue in some movies and TV shows these days. Building sets, driving trucks, designing costumes, real work. O'Brien, who built a national profile last year with a threat to strike at UPS, was more combative. "We have a message for the white-collar crime syndicates known as the studios," he said. "When you with the Teamsters, or any other union, it's a full-contact sport. Put your helmets on and buckle your chin straps." Okay, this guy's just a dick. 13 IATSE locals work under the Basic Agreement, including the International Cinematographers Guild and the Motion Picture Editors Guild. Another 23 locals around the country work under a parallel contract called the Area Standards Agreement. Jackie Martinez, a costumer, said she was worried that AI could be used to take away jobs. "AI is definitely a threat," she said. "Producers, I feel, are also trying to reduce our crew numbers in our departments. That's how they're trying to save money, using less of us." Another costumer, Caitlin Doolittle, said that AI also threatens to change the way her job is done. "The second that you start automatically generating bodies, they already have clothes on them," she said. "What am I supposed to do? One of my favorite parts of this job is interacting with background actors and creating individual characters to create texture and scenes. Having a computer generate that is not it." Okay, I'm done with this article. That's your complaint? That you can't make a costume for every dipshit in the background? What are you supposed to do? I don't know, maybe spend more time on the main characters. If AI makes productions more efficient by doing what you are talking about, then maybe more movies could be made during a year's time. And then you could have more projects to work on. And then in the end, actually earn more money. Okay, since Hollywood may be on the verge of yet another strike, this one's going to be a little bit of a different analysis. No math on this one. So let's compare the Hollywood entertainment industry to a train. This train has recently just started running again, after 2 work strikes stopped it in its tracks. Or on them, I guess. And now that the train is running again, another union is deciding whether or not they should slam on the brakes. If they do, then once again, this train is going nowhere. Let's say you rely on that train to get to work. What would you do? Well, much like the entertainment industry in Hollywood, there are other avenues of entertainment. If you needed that train to get to work, you would have to find another way. Find a more independent train company to get you there. Or perhaps a bus. Maybe carpool. Or you could just drive yourself to work. Get ready for it. If Hollywood stops their train again, you should already be driving yourself to work. It's our time to get creative. It's your time to get creative. Make your own content. Start your own channel. I guarantee that this is not the first video you've ever watched on an internet video platform. So there is other entertainment out there. I mean, look what you're doing right now. Watching a video on my channel. And this is only the 5th video I've ever uploaded. Ever. And how did I learn to use Adobe Premiere to make edits on my videos? By watching a video. There have already been long breaks in Hollywood output from previous strikes, and with this looming strike, if they shut down again, there's going to be a barren wasteland of entertainment. A bit of hyperbole, but you get my point. So it's time to take that creative spark and do something with it. Are you good at something? Then make tutorial videos. Fancy yourself an animator? Make little animated short videos. Do you think you're funny? Like some kind of clown that amuses people? Record little comedy sketches. Maybe you and your friends like to sit around showing each other videos and making fun of things. Then record that shit. Take what you like doing, something fun, and make some content. I am actually enjoying coming up with ideas, writing my scripts, and editing my videos. It's not like my numbers are shooting through the roof, but I am learning a new skill and having fun doing it. Maybe the time for the entertainment industry being one large group that all huddles together in basically one town, sending out their movies to the masses that they pat themselves on the back and give each other awards for. Maybe that time is over. I've been thinking about a movie script idea that I came up with years ago. I thought out some scenes and basic plot ideas from a few songs that popped up on the radio. It might be time to dust that old idea off and do something with it. Create my own motion graphic comic of it with voice acting and all that. Maybe it's the time for true independent entertainment. I may have my delusions in the clouds and my head full of grandeur. But what if I'm right?